What up YouTube, this your boy Download back with another reply. This one is to Nelly Scorpio season. And you know what, I listened to this, I'm like, okay, songs on here is alright. I mean, it's not nothing that I would download, but as I listen to them, I'm like, these are decent songs here. My favorite ones was that Country Fly nigga, that MJ, and that Go. But you know, man, this isn't exactly Nelly's problem putting out music. See, the problem that Nelly has right now is remaining relevant because of the path that he went. I mean, look at just the raw numbers, man. He's had more sales in the first week of his first two projects than he's got on free downloads up to this point. That shit is completely ass backwards and damn near impossible to do, but he's done it. And the reason why this happened to him is because when he first came out, he was that pop rap phenomenon. See, when your music is so hot and it gets promoted on that commercial level like that, man, you get a lot of money really fucking fast. So much so, the smart move that you need to do is take that money and get the fuck out the game. When you go pop like Nelly did, those fans that listen to your music, they are only listening to your music because it's what's played on the radio. It's what's hot right now. Not because they figured out that they really like your shit. So when you get lack of promotion, and which happens to us all, they gonna move on to who is getting promoted. This is how people fade away in that commercial industry, man, because them promotional dollars will go down every album once they believe you hit your fucking peak. And when you go this route, there's no longevity. You do not have a ton of hardcore fans that's going to stay behind you and keep buying your projects so you can remain relevant in music. That only happens for those who keep pushing hardcore music to their hardcore fans from the fucking beginning and built themselves up from scratch. Like, real talk, the only reason why Nelly should be making new music and trying to put out albums and shit is if he's about to go fucking broke. I can understand taking money to do performances of some of his old shit all over the world, man, because they do that shit. Like, you can tour in fucking Europe with some shit that you did back in the 90s. But he took the completely wrong approach in order to think that he's going to have longevity and continue to put out music right now after his buzz is so far gone. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpass.com. And today's article is about perception. This is basically how you take in things, how you see things happening around you. And when it comes to this rap game, it's basically how you're perceiving the success of others. Where the fuck is that coming from? What do you believe you have to do in order to succeed to that level? Now, perception is very fucking key here. You perceive something the wrong fucking way, you go in fucking circles doing nothing. There's too many rappers out there that perceive that this rap shit is fucking easy. That all you got to do is put out a bunch of videos and it'll just catch on, like Mac Miller said, without going into details on that How I Made It show. You've got to perceive the fact that this shit is hard than a bitch and it's going to take a long time for you to shine. And also that you have to learn some new unique ways that no one else is fucking doing in order to shine off promotion. When you perceive something the wrong fucking way and think that it's going to be simple and easy, man, then you fucking yourself in the long term.